Check, 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 check. Hello, friends, and welcome to a special Spur of the Moment live stream here for Filsinger Games. My name is Grandpa Choco. I literally just got a text message from Todd Jorschel, who works at Filsinger Games, who told me that the con exclusive cards are now in the account in our accounts. So I thought what we would do, I got to hop on a live stream here really super quick and check out these new cards. Video Max, hello, welcome. Great to have you here. Thank you for tuning in. Before we get going, as always, want to send out a big special thank you to all the members of the Golden Circle. These are the fine folks who help keep this channel going. If it were not for them, this channel would probably be long dead. So a big shout out to all the members of the Golden Circle. Appreciate you being part of the fun. And a big thank you to all of everybody for being here. Please stick around. Hit that subscribe button. Click that thumbs up button. All right, but here we go. Let's check it out. Let's not waste any time. When you log into COTG Online, you will be presented with this screen. Sometimes these pictures change. Sometimes they stay the same, but sometimes they change. But you want to go into Gallery. And then you want to scroll down here to your limited edition SE and trophy cards. Now, I will say, this is only if you purchased a ticket to the Filsinger Games Perennial. If you did not purchase a ticket to the Filsinger Games Perennial, then you will not have these cards. They are digital and physical cards, so we will be getting physical versions of them. But again, you had to buy a ticket to the con in order to get these. So you'll look at this list here. It says limited edition LE, SE, and trophy cards. You scroll all the way to the bottom and you have FG Perennial 2026. And you will click on that. And these are the three cards. There is Bastion Booger, there is Chance Prophet, and there is Crater. And Jim Lawrence is here, and Jim says, hello, everyone. I happen to be friends with Chance Prophet, and I'm personally stoked for him getting a card. All right. Well, let's go in reverse order here. Let's look at Crater. Here we have Crater. We have the Werner Meek artwork, of course. Now, this is the Champions of the Galaxy version of Chance Prophet. We look down here. Skills, finisher, and signature moves. He's a mid-card singles wrestler. Character credits, I don't think this is 100% correct because, Tom, this was a create a character, so that probably just needs to be updated there. Maybe the designed by too. Anyway, so here is Crater. Now, what's interesting is before we look at his stats, here it says bio. So let's see what happens if we click bio. Oh, there's nothing there. Nothing there for him. So we did get a little bit of a bio on him when he was announced as the winner, but maybe we'll get something a little bit more official. But let's look at the stats here. So he has a cold shot 3 agility move, and then there's an asterisk, and it says, if this is the first move of the match, it becomes cold shot +1. So he has a chance for, if he rolls a 6, if he gets the initiative and rolls a 6, he has the chance to make it a finisher right off the bat. His regular finisher is Hand of Stone, which seems to make sense because if you look at his hands, he's got Hands of Stone. His pin rating is a 7-4. So, yeah, I guess mid-carder would be a good thing to say. Usually with a pin rating like that, you're not going to win a ton of matches, but it also depends on the whole rest of your card. He does have a down 3 on his level 2 defense. Ropes are a B, rings are a B, turnbuckles are a B, death jumps are a B. So he's a B all around. Agility is +1, Power is -2, so he's more powerful than he is agile. Disqualification is a 6, so he's got a little bit of a bumped up disqualification. And cage is a 3, so looks to be sort of like a little bit of a hardcore guy. Just if you're looking at the cage rating is lower there, and the disqualification is a 6. So maybe somebody he's mad. I think the storyline is they found him in a crater on Mythworlds, and so he may not be happy about being there. So he may want to break the rules a little bit. So there is Crater. Crater is your Champions of the Galaxy exclusive card that was for the Perennial. Again, you had to buy a ticket to the Perennial in order to get these cards. All right, moving on to the Indies release, and we have the Dark Child Chance Prophet. Father, forgive what I do so well. So here is Chance Prophet here. Great artwork by Werner. They're calling him a mid-carder singles wrestler here as well. Created by the Indies team, designed by the Indies team, drawn by Werner Meek, colored by Werner Meek. And let's look at, he's not going to have a bio, but let's look at his stats. The Dark Child, height 6'2", weight 245 pounds, from Point Pleasant, West Virginia. And his finisher is the Doomsayer. It is a +1 finisher. His pin rating is a 6'3". Ropes are a B, ring is an A, turnbuckle is a B, death jump is an A. Agility is a +1, and power is a -1. Disqualification 5, which is funny because if you were looking at him and looking at Crater, I would think this guy would get disqualified more, but he's got just a DQ of a 5. And his pin rating is a 6'3". He's got a down 3 on level 2 defense, but he's got 2 reversals on level 2 defense, which is good too. And there you go. There is Chance Prophet. Now, I don't know much about him, but Jim Lawrence in the chat is saying that he's friends with him and super excited for him getting a card. It's always fun when someone you know gets a card, and then you can but then I always feel like when I was doing the Championship Wrestling from Hollywood sets, people go, how's my card doing? And if they were on a losing streak, you're like, it's doing good. Eek. So there you go. There is Chance Prophet. Now, the Legends release. There it is, Bastion Booger. There's the artwork. There's the artwork. If you were looking for the artwork, there it is. And Bastion Booger, I think, came in when I was sort of out of watching WWF. But there he is in all. I mean, I know who he is, but there he is in all his glory. No bio for him as well here. He's an opener, singles wrestler, created by the Legends team, designed by the Legends team, drawn by Werner, colored by Werner. And let's check out his stats. He's got an 8.5. So, yeah, definitely lower card opener kind of stats there. He doesn't have nothing up here on level 1. I mean, just regular moves. His level 3 offense finisher is Trip to the Bat Cave. It's a 0 finisher. And his ropes are a B. His ring is a B. His turnbuckle is a C. His death jump is a B. His agility is a +3. And his power is a 0. His disqualification is a 5. And his cage rating is a 6. So there you go. There is Bastion Booger. It's been so long since I have played some matches here on it's been so long since I've played some matches here on COTG Online, but let's see if we can call it up. And let's see. Where is FG Perennial 2026? Actually, I'm not going to load a roster. We're just going to use everybody because it's going to just be easier to find them. Who should we put Bastion Booger up against? Well, let's save him for the end. Let's see. We're going to put Crater, and we'll put Crater up against Balder, maybe? Well, that might take a little long. Let's put him up against Kental. Nah, let's put him up against Teth. There we go. All right. Let me make sure that this looks good on the screen for you. I'll make this a little bit bigger. We'll do matches with all 3 folks here. Let's see. Okay, I want to make sure that you can see this okay. What's happening? Oh, because it is locked. That's why. Ah, that's not what I want to do. That's not what I want to do. There we go. That's what I want to do. All right. Here we go. Let's clear the log. And let's roll for some initiative. And it looks like Teth going to start things out here. Backdrop 2, power move. But Crater has the power, so he is going to reverse it. And he's going to roll a choice F. And let's see. What is his power? Is a 0. I'm going to go for that. So this will work on a 7 or less. And the roll's a 3. It will work. Teth in trouble. Hurt 2. Crater continues. Cradle of Death 3. And that's his pin. Target is 1. We always roll here. Roll is a 5, so he'll get 1 fatigue there. And Crater, Freezer Burn. I'm not 100% on that name. That's a little too modern day than Champions of the Galaxy, but we'll go with it. Down 3, Teth is going to leave the ring, rolls a B. He tries to hit him with an object like a steel chair. Opponent rolls DQ. Well, this is where that DQ could come in bad for him. DQ is 6, rolls a 12. He's not disqualified. Throws him back in, rolls on level 3 offense. There's Hand of Stone. So the target here, I believe, will be 3. And, yep, and the roll is an 8, so there's another fatigue there. Crater, very impressive here. Cross Bomber, 3. There's his pin again. Target is 3. Roll is a 7. There is another fatigue there. Crater, Hands of Stone again. And so the target here, I believe, will be 5. And the roll is a 6, so just barely kicks out. Crater dominating here. Hands of Stone again. Target is going to be 6. Roll is a 6, and that will end the match. So Crater, very dominant here, at least in our first match. Very, very dominant. Kathy Evans is here. Hello. Welcome. Great to have you here. All right. So let's, where is my screen? Oh, it's going to have to go back here. All right. Let's see. We did Crater. Let's do Chance Prophet. Chance Prophet. Who should we put him up against? Chance Prophet versus, who is somebody I have that is in, I don't know anybody's name. Indies Promoter Prime. I'm trying to think of other Indies people we got. I know we have Wardlow. Well, let's do him up against Wardlow. I think Wardlow might be a little too tough for him, but it depends on how they statted him. I don't know how they statted him, Wardlow. But here we go. All right, Chance Prophet versus Wardlow. We got a 6 and a 7, so Wardlow's going to start. Running Head Scissors, an agility move. They have equal agility, so that will work. And that is a hurt 2. Wardlow, overhead belly-to-belly suplex 2. And that is a down 3. And Wardlow with a powerbomb, 3, down 3. Chance Prophet's going to roll out of the ring. The opponent tries a big shoulder tackle, but whether it works depends on... Oh, wait. Oh, I hit ropes. Hold on. That was the wrong thing. Durandus, welcome. The opponent comes out of the ring to attack a Wild Brawler ups the wrestler with the better ring rating. That's actually going to be Chance Prophet. He's going to win that, and he's going to roll on level 3 offense. There's a flying Yakuza kick. And that is a hurt 2. Chance Prophet now in control. Spinebuster, choice A. So let's see. What are his ropes? He and his power is a -3. So he is going to throw him into the ropes. And let's see what happens. You count the ropes, and the opponent puts you down with a running back elbow. Opponent rolls on level 2 offense. Bite to hand. And that is a hurt 2. Another bite to hand. Hurt 2. And there's a spinning heel kick 3. And that's a hurt 2. Chance Profit still in control. Into the turnbuckle. Whips Wardlow into the turnbuckle. Crushed by a big kick. Opponent rolls on level 2 offense. Biting that hand again. That hand must taste good with the amount he's biting it. Snap suplex 2. And Wardlow blocks it. Reverses it on level 1. Let's see here. Follow-away slam. Choice F. Let's see. His power is a -1. Agility, it's going to play it safe. Going to go for the agility. So this will work on an 8 or less. 9, it does not work. Chance Profit reverses it. Snap suplex 2. Down 3. And let's see what happens. There's the Doomsayer +1. So target here is going to be 3. Rolls a 5. So there's 1 fatigue there. And there is a Shining Wizard, choice G. So that's going to go, what's his death jump is an A. His power is a -3. So going to have to risk it for the death jump. Just because it's the better option of the two. The opponent comes off the top rope with an awesome cross-body block, but you counter with a specialty move. Opponent rolls pin. So the target here is 3. The roll's 4, just barely able to kick out. Wardlow with a top rope hung knee lift. And let's see. He rolls a choice G. So power would be -7. He's going to go for that. Let's see if Wardlow can do it. No. He rolls a 9. So Chance Profit takes over. Snap suplex 2. Wardlow reverses it. And that is an overhead belly-to-belly suplex 2. Hurt 2. Overhead belly-to-belly suplex 2. Chance Profit reverses it on level 2. And there's a sit-out power bomb. Hurt 2. And into the turnbuckle. Whips Wardlow into the turnbuckle. Bounce forward into an incredible neck-breaking clothesline. Opponent rolls on level 3 offense. Shining Wizard, choice G again. I think he's going to have to go, even though it didn't work last time, going to have to go for that death jump. The opponent blasts you with a flying clothesline from the top ropes. You are in trouble. And out of the ring, Chance Profit throws Wardlow out of the ring. In order to meet the referee's count, you crawl helplessly back in. And there's the Doomsayer. So this will be a +1 finish. Target is 4. Rolls a 2. There you go. Chance Profit beating Wardlow here in our other exhibition match. So great showing there by these new cards. Chance Profit. All right, so Bastion Booger. Who is somebody that he might be able to beat? Who is somebody? I don't want to give him like Nacho Barrera, where if he hits, who's somebody else that is sort of an opener, but does not have that automatic lose mechanic. I don't think Mike Jackson does. Who's the other guy? Steve Lombardi? Okay, good. There you go. Good. Steve Lombardi. I like it. Jeffrey Melton is saying Steve Lombardi. So, Steve Lombardi. There we go. That's a good one. And there we go. Okay. Oh, with Virgil. Oh, interesting. All right, we'll do Steve Lombardi just because he's loaded here, but maybe this is a blowout. We will use Virgil as well. All right, rolling the dice. Ding, ding, ding. I don't have my sound effect here for the... Oh, I do. There we go. I could have been rolling that the whole time. Steve Lombardi starting things off. Hip toss 2. It's an agility move. I'm thinking that Steve Lombardi does have better agility, so that will work. And that is a hurt 2. Steve Lombardi into the ropes. Whips Bastion Booger into the ropes. Uses a specialty move and goes in for the kill. Opponent rolls on level 3 offense. Backbreaker 2. Hurt 2. This match might go on a while too. Brooklyn Crab 3. Hurt 2. Right uppercut 2. Hurt 2. Right uppercut 2. Down 3. Steve Lombardi with a swinging neck breaker. That's a hurt 2. Steve Lombardi continues. Kick to the midsection 2. And a hurt 2. Brooklyn Crab 3. And that is a hurt 2. Steve Lombardi throwing everything he can at Bastion Booger. Kick to the midsection 2. Hurt 2. Elbow smash 2. Again, with the agility, that will work. Oh, Bastion Booger reverses it. Let's see what he can do here. Leg drop 3 on Steve Lombardi. He is down. And there it is. Trip to the back cave. Target is 5. Roll is an 8. He is able to kick out. But what a comeback. Choke on ropes 2. Hurt 2. Leg drop 3. Hurt 2. Into the turnbuckle. Whips Lombardi into the turnbuckle. It's up to you, promoter. You come up the turnbuckle with a big specialty move, but the opponent tries a specialty move of his own. Both wrestlers go down. The wrestler with the better turnbuckle rating. They are equal. So Bastion Booger with a C will win that. Headbutt 2. Steve Lombardi reverses it on level 1. And there is a face rake. I don't know if you want to get too close to the face and nose of Bastion Booger. Arm wringer 1. Dazed 1. We could hang out here on level 1 for a while. There's a hip toss. He gets him over for a hip toss. Hurt 2. And there is a right uppercut 2. And that is a hurt 2. Into the ropes. Whips Bastion Booger into the ropes. The opponent drops down. We roll again on this chart. Which wrestler is more powerful? That's actually going to be Bastion Booger. He is going to win that and roll on level 2 offense. There's the leg drop again. And that is a hurt 2. And into the turnbuckle. It's a reversal. Bastion Booger goes into the turnbuckle. And it's another reversal. And another reversal. They're just do-si-doing back and forth. And another reversal. You bounce forward and into an incredible neck-breaking clothesline. Brock Riblet, welcome. Great to have you here. Opponent rolls on level 3 offense. Trip to the back cave. There it is. Target is going to be 6. Roll is a 6, and that is it. That will end the match. So we got a clean sweep by all 3 of our Filsinger Game Perennial wrestlers. Bastion Booger beating Steve Lombardi. Chance Prophet beating Wardlow. And Wardrobe. That's what I almost said. And Crater is the one to beat Teth. Curious if Grant saw the AI art announcement. Oh, no. Oh, no. What is this now? I think I know. I think I might know what this is. I think I know. I might know what this is. Let's see. Filsingergames.com. Let's see. I think I know what this is. I heard a little rumbling of the... yeah, don't like it. Already, don't like it. Don't like it. Full color was nostalgic black and white. It's a nostalgic look. This is a landmark edition, 40 years. There will be 2 game editions that can be purchased separately or as a package deal. Nostalgic black and white. Retro. Okay. There will also be a full color game edition in Chuck words, AR renditions of actual hand-drawn art. No. 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 Nope. Not a fan. No. Nope. Not a fan. Not a fan. I will likely buy them because if it's a package deal where you save money, I will do it. But yeah, I will not. I will not, and I hope this is absolutely not a thing to come. Not a fan. Not a fan. If it was something like Chuck, I don't know. Yeah, not a fan. Not a fan. All right, let's do one more. We'll do Bastion Booger versus Virgil. That's enough of that garbage. Literally, it is garbage. And yeah, I don't know. All right, here we go. Let's do this. Let's get that bad taste of our mouth by going back to another Bastion Booger match. All right, here we go. Bastion Booger versus Virgil. Oh, they both roll a 7. We're going to redo that. Re-roll 12. Virgil coming out. Forearm hammers 2, but Bastion Booger with the power. And that is a scoop slam on Virgil. Virgil reverses it on level 2. Standing drop kick 2. Hurt 2. Standing drop kick 2. Hurt 2. Boxing flurry 2. Down 3. Virgil with a chop to the chest, the jelly-like chest, hurt 2. And I just say that because that's my chest as well. Elbow smash, chart. Let's see, into the ropes. He's going to throw him into the ropes. You come out the ropes, opponent puts you down with a running back elbow. Opponent rolls on level 2 offense. Into the turnbuckle. Turnbuckle C. You are crushed by a big kick. Opponent rolls on level 2 offense. Into the turnbuckle again. Again, he's got a C. Crushed by a big kick. Opponent rolls on level 2 offense. Atomic drop, choice G. Gonna go for the power move. This will work on a 9 or less. And it works. Look at that. Booger in trouble here. Down 3. He's going to leave the ring. Goes out of the ring. The opponent comes out of the ring to continue to fight, but you grab him and smash him into the announce table. Booger might be disqualified here. DQ of 5. Rolls a 7. He is not DQ'd. Throws him back in. Rolls on level 3. There's a falling body slam on Virgil. Hurt 2. Clothesline. Choice E. Let's see. Agility is a +1. Going to go for that. This will work on a 10 or less. And the roll is a 7. Down 3. Virgil's going to leave the ring here. And he smashes him into the announce table. He might be disqualified. He is not. Throws him back in. Rolls on level 3. Chop to that chest again. And that is Bastion Booger just says no thank you. And then whips him into the ropes. He's got a C. But he comes off with a powerful flying shoulder tackle. Roll on level 2 offense into the turnbuckle. And Booger goes into the turnbuckle. Incredible neck-breaking clothesline. And Virgil with a back suplex on Booger. Did that click? It did not click. Let me go again. Hurt 2. Choice A. Going to whip him into the ropes. And the wrestler with the better power rating. That's going to be Booger again. He is more powerful. And he's going to roll on level 2 offense into the ropes. Whips Virgil into the ropes. The wrestler with the better ropes rating, that's going to be Bastion Booger. He's going to roll on level 3 offense and tosses Virgil out of the ring. He crawls helplessly back in. Choke on the ropes, 2. Virgil reverses it. Pushes back, elbow to the jaw. Atomic drop, choice D. Again, going to go for the power. This will work on a 9 or less. And the roll is a 6. It works. Down 3. Death jump. Climbing up to the top. Death jumps. The opponent climbs the top, but you recover and throw him off the top turnbuckle. Roll on level 3 offense. Headbutt 2. Down 3. And choke on ropes 2. Hurt 2. Into the turnbuckle. He's got a B. You lift a knee onto the oncoming opponent's head. Roll on level 2 offense. Well, this seems to have gone longer than the Steve Lombardi match. Again, going to go for the power here. 9 or less. Rolls a 6. That will work. And let's see. Down 3. Virgil with the back suplex. 3. Down 3. And now Booger is going to leave the ring. Crawls helplessly back in. And there's a back suplex. 3. Down 3. Okay. Back suplex 3. Hurt 2. And clothesline 3. This is the slugfest I thought the other match was going to be. Clothesline 3. And that's a down 3. Virgil out of the ring. Tosses him out of the ring. Hits him with a big move outside the ring. Is Booger going to be able to get back in the ring? Target is 5. Rolls a 7. He just makes it back in. He will get 1 fatigue. There's the Russian leg sweep. Target is 6. And roll is an 11. He is able to kick out of that. And again, the Russian leg sweep. Target is going to be 7. Rolls a 9. Kicks out again. Virgil just throwing everything at him. There's the Cobra clutch. And Bastion Booger is going to, oops, ignore that. I clicked the wrong button. He's going to go out of the ring. Both wrestlers roll disqualification. So we got a DQ5, DQ5. Neither are DQ'd. Let's roll one die to see what happens. It is even, so that is going to be Booger wins the brawl outside of the ring. And there's a headbutt, too. We were so close to a finish there. Down 3, and there's another headbutt, and that is a hurt 2. And clothesline, choice E. Agility, +1. Yep, going to go for that. 10 or less. 8 gets it. Hurt 2. Leg drop 3. There's his pin. Target is 4. Roll is a 3. That's it. Booger wins again. Bastion Booger beats Virgil. There you go. All right. Well, there you go, friends. There is your Perennial 2026 cards. I think they should be available in your account. I don't think Todd just made them available to me and nobody else. I like this. Duranda says Booger and Prince Karis for an on-again, off-again tag team or enemies. I love it. Fantastic. And there you go, friends. Thank you so much for tuning in. Just a quick little live stream tonight to check out these new cards. Thank you all for being here. Video Max, Jim Lawrence, J Irish 780, Kathy Evans, Durandis, Jeffrey Melton, Brock Riblet, TK. Thank you for being here, TK. And Brock Riblet. Yes, yes, Durandis. Thank you. I thank you. Booger cameoed in a music video by the novelty music act Da Youpers. I'll try and dig it up for Grants. Oh, perfect. I know Da Youpers. I listen to Dr. Demento every week, even though he's no longer on the air. I literally do listen to old shows every week. So there you go, friends. Thank you so much for being here. Kathy says hers are in her account. So they are all there. Go play. Go have fun. And we will talk to you soon. Thank you so much for being here, folks. Goodbye.